When offenders come back to the society, they face several invisible barriers. How should they proceed with job hunting? How should they find a new place to live? And will they find an appropriate place where they can restart a new life? Many of them must start their journey towards rehabilitation while carrying various difficulties and great anxieties. For the rehabilitation of offenders, it is essential to provide concrete support to connect with people and society, alleviate isolation and loneliness, and above all, offer hope for the future. From various positions and perspectives, community volunteers who are supporting offender reintegration provide continuous support for offender reintegration by encouraging them to change their lives. Volunteers work all around the world and have different characteristics from the government officials. They are ordinary people living in the community. Since community volunteers engage sincerely with offenders, offenders are able to open their hearts, reflect themselves, and step forward toward independence. Let's listen to the actual thoughts and experiences from those community volunteers.
引き受ける前は犯罪を犯した人と関わるということが人生の中で全くなかったので、本当に怖いっていう思いの方が先に立っていたんですが、1対1で話すと本当に我が子と同じような本当に素直な少年だったり少女だったりするので、実際に初めて面談をするようになってからは、その相手が罪を犯した犯罪者っていう感覚はもうすぐなくなってしまいます。僕が仕事をしている姿を見てくださいっていうことで、後で動画を送りますねっていうことで送られてきまして、その動画には彼が現場の責任者としてテキパキと作業をこなす立派な姿があり、本当にそれを見て涙が出るほど嬉しかったです。この転々としてしまう少年に関してはどうして続かないのかっていうところを一緒に考えながら、次の就職を見つける時のアドバイスをしたりという感じです。地域に影響があるかどうかはわからないんですが、本当にいつもそんなに壮大なことを考えていなくて、対象者と関わっていく中で、ただその担当させていただいた対象者の人生が幸せになってほしいという思いで、保護観察期間心を尽くしているつもりです。
I served my area chief as vigilant youth group running errands for the chief during the youthful years. Later, I became a village elder of Kinania village. I have served as a community probation volunteer, CPV, for 4 years since the year 2019. Successful resettlement, the integration and continued education of a juvenile released from rehabilitation hostel but landed back in the hands of conflicting parents is the story to tell. Marital conflicts and fights between the parents made his life and education difficult. I made several home visits and held reconciliation discussions with the parents. It drives the community members who have understanding to accept offenders and volunteer to support them in any possible way.
I am proud to be a community volunteer. Before I am just someone retiring elderly, but after I have been participating in the community volunteer, can revive the state of society in the community. the offenders can live with the others peacefully. It could be when the offenders complete their rehab and get along with the other neighbors, have a job, stay away from illegal things, have a normal life after they got over the hardship. The offenders may fail in being borderline and may get back to do the illegal things. So we probation volunteer will keep an eye on them, give them some advice, support them and as we can. It could be the harmony of livelihood of the community.
Cooperation with community volunteers is being carried out in various jurisdictions and regions in this manner. The rehabilitation of offenders is challenging and difficult to be achieved by their efforts alone. The cooperation of community volunteers is indispensable. The activities of community volunteers support offender rehabilitation and reintegration and contribute to build an inclusive society in which no one left behind. People in need of support for their rehabilitation and the volunteers who support them exist all around the world, including in your own community. Even now, volunteers are trying to create communities where people walk together with hope for rehabilitation.